All right, going to do a little breakdown of my training session currently. This upper body session focuses on concentric force, so more dynamic and intense of an upper body day. So started out getting the shoulders going with some swimmers, some of those push-up plyos I call like push-up pogo hops, and then I stepped outside to do some max distance overhead throws. And really all this is doing is getting me ready for my main lift. So you can really do whatever you want. I like to add in some throws, more dynamic, fast movement. And then I'm finishing off with these plyo push-ups, which you can do these anywhere. Just make sure you're tolerant enough to do those. And then my main lift is going to be bench. So I'm focusing on concentric speed. So my first 3 sets, I'm treating as my target range is going to be 0.7 to 1 meters per second on average. So I'm starting pretty light, 155, and then this is a set at 175. Again, trying to stay in that 0.7 range, focusing on concentric speed, so controlled lower and then press. And this is a good setup if you're someone in season or whether you're just trying not to accumulate too much muscular fatigue and keep your neural outputs high early in the week. This is a good target that you can do, and then the weight would change depending on where you're at. And then I paired those 0.7 meters per second with some pendlay rows, which are quick. I didn't measure those, but those are quick speed upper body rows. So then in my main strength block, I lowered the speed target. So now my target is 0.35 to 0.65. So I'm working at a heavier intensity, 205 on the bar. And then I'm still working in 3 rep ranges, and my goal is to do 4 sets of 3 today. So again, I'm not accumulating muscular fatigue here. I'm just trying to keep my speed up over the 4 working sets and then consistently hit those outputs while I'm working out. So again, this is a good loading scheme based on meters per second target and not velocity loss. And I just want to keep it consistent. So I'm staying at 205 over the 4 sets. And as you can see, I'm able to maintain the same speed output, which is showing that my nervous system is not over-fatigued in this loading scheme. I paired those sets with a chest-supported row. So I did the 4 working sets, and then I did a 10-rep row. I like to always put in some sort of pull action as I'm benching, just to kind of keep the antagonist moving as well. Then in my final block, I moved into some weighted dips. I did 3 sets of 10 here. I really like dips because they get the shoulder in a deep extended position. And then I did a chest-supported reverse Y raise, which is a good Y raise variation for the low to mid trap instead of going overhead into a Y raise. And then I locked my hips into the 45-degree extension and focused on some trunk rotations side to side while holding a light med ball. If you like training like this, make sure to check out my training team in my link.